Live from the Ed McMahon Mass Communications Center at Quinnipiac University, this is QNN, the Quinnipiac News Network.
Good evening and welcome to QNN. I'm Nick Invernizzi.
And I'm Sarah Fidel. It's that time of year again for Quinnipiac students' course registration.
That's right. For some students it's a breeze, but as John Small tells us, for others that's just not the case.
Prerequisites, closed classes, and panic. WebAdvisor has become the campus's most popular website, and it can only mean one thing: course registration. For QNN, I'm John Small.
And there's some information you may want to know for the next time you go out. Following a recent email sent to students, Chief of Public Safety David Barger says to use caution when using the app Uber. According to the Quinnipiac Chronicle, a female QU student was sexually assaulted by an Uber driver while leaving New Haven last week. The university still does not allow Uber cars on campus property. Quinnipiac's Women in Support of Humanity, or WISH group, hosted its annual Take Back the Night event on Tuesday. The event featured speakers from the Jane Doe No More Foundation and raised awareness about sexual and domestic violence.
The Department of Philosophy in Sofia, the undergraduate philosophy club, hosted a Socrates Cafe discussion Tuesday evening. The topic of discussion was, does race still matter? The discussion was held in the Student Center Piazza and open to all Quinnipiac community members. One of the topics included how to make the campus more culturally aware, after a recent incident where a student thought a flyer of a sorority event was racially insensitive.
A blood drive was held on the North Haven campus on Wednesday afternoon. According to the Red Cross, there are many benefits of donating. Most people have blood to spare. Donating blood ensures that there will be enough on the shelves when it's needed, and you could be someone's hero. With just one donation, you could be saving more than one life. Other blood drives are planned at Quinnipiac in the future.
It's always tough finding new roommates at college. Steph Fasano tells us how Quinnipiac tries to help their students out.
The undergraduate housing lottery numbers have been given out, and the search for roommates for next semester is underway. Residence Hall Council held their annual roommate social for freshmen and sophomores Tuesday night. I'm Stephanie Fasano, QNN.
Quinnipiac Sustainability Committee held a farmers market yesterday in the Piazza. The market included a variety of fruits and vegetables, bread, desserts, crafts, and more. The committee will continue to have farmers markets throughout the rest of the spring semester. Now we'll take a look at national news, where there has been historic snowfalls in New England this winter. But on the other side of the country, they're experiencing historic droughts.
Taylor Poplars is here with more, and the governor of Indiana may have signed the law, but the conversation is far from over. Taylor, what's next on the bill for the religious freedom law?
Well, Sarah and Nick, lawmakers in Indiana and Arkansas are reworking religious freedom laws that critics say invite businesses to discriminate against gays and lesbians. Indiana Governor Mike Pence announced Tuesday he would fix the Religious Freedom Restoration Act that sparked protests in the Hoosier state. And Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson followed suit on Wednesday, asking his state's legislators to change a similar bill before he would consider signing it. He has now signed it as of today. Protesters want the laws to clarify it is illegal for businesses to deny service to gays and lesbians. Now flipping over to New Jersey, State Senator Bob Menendez pleaded not guilty to 14 counts of corruption charges today after being indicted by a grand jury on Wednesday. Menendez is being accused of using his position in government to help a wealthy Florida eye doctor who is said to be a close friend and political benefactor. The senator sharply denied the charges in a press conference Wednesday and said he plans to fight them. And lastly, the state of California is literally running out of water. Governor Jerry Brown announced Wednesday the first ever mandatory water restriction program in the drought-stricken state. The new mandate orders residents and businesses to cut water use by 25%. California has been battling a vicious drought for a few years that is draining reservoirs and turning landscapes into deserts. Some scientists say there is only about a year's supply of water left in the state's reservoirs. Now, Sarah and Nick, we may not think about it on a daily basis, but having water in our reservoirs is important, and it's crazy to think that California is running out.
It is pretty crazy, and although they're going through a drought, I would take some of their weather right about now.
I know, normally I'm usually very jealous and wishing I was in California, but I guess there's a downside to all that sunshine. And coming up on QNN, could there be a benefit to that tired end-of-the-day feeling? Jordan Siegler has the answer in Health News.
Plus, the Quinnipiac women's rugby team has their most meaningful game this weekend. We'll be right back. The QU women's rugby team will take on the Harvard Crimson this Saturday in an effort to promote the Austin Hill Project. Hill is a former rugby player who is currently battling cystic fibrosis The Bobcats will honor him before taking the field and have been raising money for the project throughout events like a karaoke night. All proceeds contribute to paying Hill's medical bills. The sorority Alpha Delta Pi hosted a Diamond Dinner Lion Share Challenge on Tuesday to benefit the Ronald McDonald House charities. Students and faculty were encouraged to bring a supply item needed at the Ronald McDonald House in New Haven to order to receive dessert.
A new exhibition by Ireland's Great Hunger Institute opened to the public on Wednesday. Saving the Famined Irish, the Grey Nuns and the Great Hunger tells the story of the Grey Nuns and other religious orders in Montreal that gave to the Irish famine immigrants during their greatest time of need. During the Great Hunger, thousands fled from Ireland to Canada, where the English and French Canadian communities provided shelter and support. The exhibition is being held in the Lender Special Collection Room at the library and is open until March 2016.
If you take vitamins or supplements, there's a change one major company is making that you'll want to know about. The difference it makes in what you'll now find on shelves.
And it's good news for Ebola healthcare workers. For all you need to know in health news, we go now to Jordan Siegler. Jordan?
Thank you, Nick and Sarah. Well, Ebola is back